So reading chapter 12. Um, yeah, just kind of do a brief overview, I guess. I like it. I feel like I'm from an old school mentality when it comes to portfolios, and very much that section near the beginning of the chapter where they talked about the people who are against portfolios. I fit into a lot of those categories, I guess, due to ignorance. I'd always thought it was something more of a product based, like look at the best of what I've done, kind of thing. Not so much a so I can look back and see my growth, see what I've learned, things like that. And I guess part of that comes from me feeling like my whole school experience from elementary was I had no idea what I was really being assessed on, and I was just I'd get letter grades and stuff like that. And so there was an element of my school experience was different. I didn't have anything like that. The one area that stuck out at me, and there's not really much written on it. There's kind of that little graph or whatever, um, like helping students learn to self-reflect, and I think that's something that could be done quite well through portfolios. Uh, I think that's a huge skill to learn. Again, I liken it to coaching, where when we coach camps in the summer, we're trying to equip kids with the ability to, I guess we're trying to teach them metacognition regarding basketball, right? Where they can think, why did I make that pass? Why did I do this? If my shot's not right, here's what I need to do to fix it, right? You want to become your own coach. And so I think that's a close parallel to learning. And that's something that I think is hugely valuable for kids, right? Being able to, finish something and be like, was that good? Was that not good? And not only say that, not quantify, like, let's say why. And so I like that. So there's elements of that I could use, I guess, in my teaching practicum. It'd be tough to do a portfolio just due to the broad kind of scoping nature of that. And I also think portfolios would be easier to do in humanities, where there's more writing or response. Science, yeah, as well. Math, it seems like it would be tough to do a math portfolio, but not impossible. Just I think it would be easier to do humanities. So I don't know if I can really incorporate this. There are some things, all right, like I want to be teaching kids about self-reflection, and I guess I could do a mini portfolio or something like that, like a three-part project or something like that. So there's a slight progression. It would be kind of a mini scale of it or whatever. But yeah, I guess questions that the reading raised for me, it kind of didn't raise a ton. Like there's obviously some things, but it really kind of took my blinders off in regarding portfolios. The one thing that I thought was, how do you find space to do a portfolio if you don't have a big classroom and to have room for kids to have their portfolios set up? And I guess you could do like a virtual one, but then it starts to raise questions about, do all kids have access to it other than at school, I guess. And I guess that would be enough, but does your school, I guess, have resources and stuff like that? So I guess what would be ways that you could be efficient in a portfolio where it's not a cumbersome thing, where it's something that is and I guess it would just be how you set it up. But I don't really know. Cool. See you tomorrow.